Greetings everyone, this is Dweller from North bringing you, finally, another battle report. So this is a 1.0 match, my first 1.0, my only so far even, with my Sylvan Elves, 2,500 points, kind of standard size of the games right now, the tournament standard. So I'm up against Orcs and Goblins. I haven't played too much against them. I played pretty much against them, but not too much. And this is a new player I haven't played before, so it's going to be really interesting to see what he brings to the table. Over to his character. So he has a level 2 Goblin Shaman, Cave Goblin, Path of Little Green Gods, with a spell scroll. Is first the yellow one to the left. Next to him, a Goblin Chief on Wolf, just naked, vanilla, chaff, doing the Infernal Dwarf style there. And then a Orc Warlord, Look at that spelling, Warlord. No, it's an Orc Warlord, Iron Orc with an Ogre sword and Talisman of Supreme Shielding. And next to him, the BSB, Orc Chief, Iron Orc, Talisman of Greater Shielding. So not too much kit on him, I must say. Yeah, still, it's Iron Orc with a Ogre sword. That's pretty nasty. Then another Goblin Chief on a Wolf, and then a level 2 Goblin Shaman, Cave Goblin with the Path of Shadows. So rocking the Path of Shadows and Path of Little Green Gods. Could be interesting. And over to my list, I'm running a really offensive kind of cav list. Starting with level 2 Druid on a horse with Tome of Arcane Lore, rocking the Path of White Magic. First time I tried it out, it's going to be interesting. And then a level 1 Druid, just a Scroll Caddy with the Path of Wilderness. Not too sure about that one. I have another alternative, just dumping the level 1 Druid and putting in another Chief with a Wild Huntsman Kindred on a Elven Steed. But I don't know. This game I'm using this one. I then have a Chieftain BSB with Spear of Cadron, Force Guardian Kindred, and Hardened Shield. So it has a pretty good armor save. Yeah, just love the spear right now. So yeah, really want to try it out. And then I have a Chieftain with Wild Huntsman Kindred on a Elven Horse, Dragon Scale Helm with Hail Shot, and a generic Lance. I know it's not what you see is what you get on this one, but it's the one on the White Wolf at least. And then my general, Forest Prince on Wild Hunter Kindred on a Elven Horse. He has the Divine Icon, Helm of the Wild Hunt, Ogre Sword, and Talisman of Greater Shielding. So basically he's on a 2-up save, right? I believe, with a 5+ ward save. He's gonna be strength 6, with, let's see, he has 4 attacks, basic, devastating charge 5, Wild Huntsman 6, the frenzy, and then the helm. So he's gonna have 7 attacks on the charge, on weapon skill 9, strength 6. And pretty nice, and it's a holy attack. So fuck you, word save. Yeah, so he's gonna rock a punch. It's the same with the Chieftain. He has like what, 6 attacks? Let's see. No, he has 5 attacks on the charge, right? Yeah, 5 attacks, strength 6. So I have 12 strength 6. If they're in the same unit, I have 12 strength 6 attacks just from those two. Well, pretty nasty offensive stuff. Auto deployment, going from the left. My opponent won the roll, so he deployed first, and he deployed everything. So we have a Orc Chariot to the far left, and then a not a big block, but a block of Cave Goblins, and then another block of Cave Goblins with both his Shamans in it, and then the big Blaster unit with Iron Orcs together with the BSB and the General, the Chaff Goblin, then are they called Gnashers now? Gnashers, big nasty ones, big block of Savages, no character in it, just plain Savages. Next to the right of them, there's the other Chieftain on a Wolf, barely visible on this picture. And then behind him another Gnasher, and then a Bolt Thrower, a Doom Diver, whatever it's called. Then I believe it's 2 Lobas at the back. So pretty much, he kind of castle up on the hill with Orcs and Goblins, pretty interesting. Over to my list, I have my Kestrel Knights, my beloved Kestrel Knights, trying them out with the new setup, hoping they will actually do something. Really interesting. I'm just putting them there to either kill off his shamans or kill off the war machines or whatever. They're just there on the handling the left flank. So in the middle, I have 2 units of Sylvan Archers. I have 3 in the list, but yeah, you can see it on the farthest right on the picture. But in my core, I have 3 units of Sylvan Archers, rocking Black Arrow, Musician, 10 in every unit. I then have 2 Forest Eagles, because they are awesome. Then I'm actually using the Briar Maidens. Really want to try them out, see what they can do. It's a picture from above. You also see, finally, I'm using the the Rangers. Hell yeah! Finally! Together with the BSB. I believe it's 20 of them, or something like that, maybe even more. So they're standing 8 wide. Yeah, there's 23 of them together with the BSB. My level 2 with the Arcane Lore Tome is in one of the Sylvan Archer blocks. And up to the left, you see the 30 units of Sylvan Archers, and you see also the Wizard on a Unicorn. Oh, sorry, the red-haired Wizard, that's my level 1 caddy. She's with Sylvan Archers. My Tome of Arcane Lore one is on a Unicorn, together with the Sylvan the Briar Maidens. And then we have a unit of 8 Wild Huntsmen, together with my General and the other Wild Huntsman character. And then to fill up the core, they do have to use a unit of 8 Heath Riders with warp save, so they do not have, they exchange bows for shields. Still fast cav though, pretty nice. So Greenskins turn 1. He's really passive, just moves up with the Gnashers, that's about it. Shooting Phase. Nothing happened in the match phase. Shooting Phase, he does 2 wounds on one of the Eagles. Bloody hell. Brain fart. And then he lowers, with the Shadow he has the Miasma, he lowers the Blitz skill of one of the Sylvan Archer unit by 2. So over to my turn 1. Kind of just move up pretty aggressively. He has, with his deployment, I just want to surround him, get up, try to get some flanks somewhere. With this list, I do not have any anvil, so what I have to do is use my archers for support to kill off all the chaff, and in this case also the Gnashers, because they are freaking dangerous when you're playing elves. Move up the Kestrel Knight so that his chariot can't see them, because the windmill is in the way, it's impassable. Too far for him to actually have a realistic charge with his Iron Orcs, and if he charges way over there, so be it. I'm just gonna flee. And over here, just moves up, out wide, move up, so he can charge with his savages on my Rangers. If he does, I'm gonna have a flank charge. I do not believe he's gonna kill my BSB in 1 turn. Well, hopefully he will not, so I'm gonna be stubborn. Then I'll have a flank charge with the Wild Huntsman, and that's pretty much gonna annihilate that unit, I hope. Move the Wounded Eagle into the forest just to give him some cover. And you can see also the Heath Riders moving to the far right on the flank with their movement. Doesn't matter that they're far off. Over to shooting. Managed to kill off 1 Gnasher and make a wound on one of the chieftains. I don't know what the wound come from. Whatever. No, this was Magic Phase. Sorry, Magic Phase. So I have 2 luminous. I believe it's called luminous bolt, right? So 2 or 3d6 strength 4 hits. Using 1, kill the Gnasher. Just fucking love to have some magic missiles with my magic. And then in the shooting phase, I kill off the chieftain, and then I actually managed to kill off the Doom Diver, so that's pretty awesome. He makes all his panic sets though, but yeah, that's still pretty awesome. I did not manage to kill the second Gnasher though. So yeah, off to a good start. His turn too. He doesn't charge anything, he just moves up. Or barely. He just shuffles a bit. Notice the Cave Goblin unit to the far left. He's within 8. He just moves up so he can, shoot out his stupid fanatics. Now he has such a bad luck, but he needs to roll an 8 to get into the Caster Lights. He doesn't roll a single 8, so look at the position of them right now. They're just messing stuff up. Now I'm flying, so I can still charge his characters and don't care about the stupid fanatics. Really bad luck from his part to not get at least one into the unit. Over here, just passive moves up with the Gnasher. Otherwise, backs up a little bit with the Savages. But that's about it. Nothing else happens. I think he kill off like 1 or 2 Wild Huntsmen with some kind of artillery. Oh, it's my turn. Yeah, I charge his characters. If I can just kill his magic, I do have a great advantage from just that. Move up 1 eagle to chaff away the Iron Orcs, to just taking my aim on the Savages. Like this, I move up. He can charge me, but if he does, it can be some dangerous terrain if he charges the Wild Huntsmen. I'm still gonna freaking make a decent punch. I think I'm gonna win that combat. It's still a long charge for him to make. I do have movement banner on my Rangers. So, yeah, I think he needs to roll like a 10 or something, and I need to roll an 8 or 7, I can't remember. But yeah, my aim is to kill the Savages in the next turn. Also move up the Heath Riders to just threaten the flank. What I need to do is just kill off that Gnash. I need to kill it, otherwise it's gonna wreak havoc on one of the units. And of course the Briar Maidens, they just follow. They have a marker from the spell I got in last turn. Over to, I think it's magic. I actually kill off the Gnasher. That's awesome. No, it's even shooting. I didn't get any spells off. It's actually shooting, and I do manage, with popping hail shot and everything, I do manage to kill the Gnasher. So yeah, really nice. In the combat here, I kill off his 2 Shamans, so that's freaking huge. I then kill off like 4 Goblins or something from Stomps and from the Kestrels. So I'm winning that combat, but he's still stubborn steadfast on his Slate 9 rollball or whatever it is from his General and BSB. But yeah, mission accomplished over there. Orcs and Goblins, turn 3. So he charges my Kestrels. So yeah, they're gonna die eventually. I'm just gonna try to kill off as many Goblins or hold them off as much as I can. He does not charge with the Iron Orcs. He just moves up, like reforms and moves up, so that he, if I do not kill off his Savages in 1 turn, he can flank charge me. And so yeah, it's, my list is getting put to the test now pretty early. And the Fanatics, yeah, one goes straight into the windmill and dies, and the other rolls a double and dies. So yeah, stupid Fanatics. And you can also see he moves up his last chieftain to chaff off my Heath Riders. That's taking some casualties from, I think it was one of the Lobas. Otherwise it looks like this. And he, yeah, after combat he kills off 1 of mine. I do kill a bunch of his gobos, so he's actually, I win combat despite the fact he's charged. The closest unit, the right hand unit, they are within BSB in general, so they stick. The other units are steadfast, but they're still on the Goblin leadership, which is like 6 or something. but he still sticks. He rolls that stupid leadership. So, Sylvan Elves turn 3. I do make the charges. It's in the front, but it's exactly so that I can cover hit with every one of my dudes, so that's pretty nice. I then charge his chieftain, just get him away with the Heath Riders. Just reforming the line, up with to chaff with the eagle as much as I can. Move the sisters, Briar Maidens, into the forest, just to support. And I don't know what I got in combat. I got some spell off that my Wild Huntsman actually have a counter. I can't remember which spell it was though. Some buff of some kind probably. Heath Riders easily kill off the chieftain. I just reform. Over here, he kills off another Kestrel Knight and wins the combat. I flee, and he does not catch me. He follows with just one of the units. Interesting plays now with the Fanatic, see what he can do. And yeah, this was a massacre on the Savages. I killed every single one of them before my mounts got to hit, so he didn't even get a chance to hit me back. It was so many wounds that it's just insane. The damage output from these two units are just awesome. So yeah, unfortunately I'm frenzy with the Wild Huntsman, of course, so I had to overrun. The Rangers just reform to try to handle the Iron Orcs. I don't think he can charge me this turn. He needs to kill off my eagle first. So hopefully I can make a double charge, or at least so that's not one. So it's not one-on-one with the Iron Orcs. I don't think my Rangers will stand against that. I will kill off a few probably, but he'll probably just kill me. So yeah, Orcs and Goblins, turn 4. So he charges my Kestrel to get with his little unit of goblins. I need to flee. I flee through my Sylvan Archer unit, and they fail their panic, so they also flee. And he failed charges and comes like a half an inch from the Fanatic, which in his turn just moves through them, so they take some damage. And here you can see he just reforms and moves forward. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna charge him next turn. He also gets a pretty decent hit with the Loba and kills off 10 of the Rangers, so that hurts pretty much. That's about it. Sylvan turn 4, I rally with both the Archers and the Kestrel Knight, so that's pretty nice. I move up to Chaffey's Iron Orcs one last time with the Eagle. My Wild Huntsmen, they just move to heavy charge on them next turn. Same with everything else, just lining up, getting ready to take a punch or to give a punch. Shouldn't face. I kill off like 7 of the goblins. They panic, they break, they flee through the. I did not kill off 7 of them. I killed off a few at least, but it was a panic. They fled. They flee right through the Fanatic and dies. So and the Fanatic dies. The big goblin unit takes a panic test. They fail. They flee. They run through the house. They get off the board. Oh, such a bad luck from my opponent there. Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, Orcs and Goblins turn 5. Not too much happening. It's only one picture. I may have forgotten to take one, but basically his Iron Orcs does not charge. He's just standing there. His Chariot charges my Kestrel Knight. I decide to flee, so I've fled with him. He then redirects into my Sylvan Archers. Stand and shoot. It's a long. You need like to roll a 10 or an 11, and of course he does. He in the combat, he wins the combat, and he overruns into my eagle. So yeah, something at least. It kill a unit. No more than that. And over to Sylvan's turn 5. Yeah. Shit is about to hit the fan. So he didn't charge my eagle. He's sending it away to charge the eagle in. I charge the rangers in. I charge the wild huntsman in into the flank. That's not a good position to be in if you're an iron orc. I managed to kill the bolt thrower somehow. I can't remember how. And then just move up the heath riders to kill off the remaining war machines. And look at this clusterfuck. Derp. Yeah, this over here. I just move stuff up. I can't even shoot. Yeah, I can shoot at. I move up so I can shoot at the llamas. And I actually managed to kill one of them. So yeah, pretty nice. And then we go to the combat, and yeah, I kill everything before he can. Yeah, his lord challenges. I just sacrifice the ranger champion so that he doesn't get any combaters or anything. So yeah, he kills the champion. I kill the rest of the unit. He breaks. His chariot kills the eagle, but then he calls it. Good game. So Sylvan Elves victory. Damn straight it is. It was a really fun game, and my opponent had never met Sylvan Elves before, so he did not know too much about them. And this was a kind of a completely new style for me to play Sylvan Elves, and I must say I really enjoy it. I'm probably gonna skip the scroll carry though, just to get a bit more offensive capabilities in other chieftain on a elven horse. I even think I can give him like the bow of Wiscan, so have some poison against monsters or something like that. But yeah, it's a really offensive list, and really vulnerable to chaff. So I just need to watch that frenzy and yeah. But I'm still gonna try this one out again. It was a really fun list to play. And yeah, good start at the 1.0. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I will get another battle wrap up pretty soon. It's been quite a while, so it was really fun, I must say. So yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.